Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Steffy gives her husband a warning, and Brooke fears Hope has feelings for Finn. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. At Forrester, Steffy asks, "What did I just walk in on?" "Tell me, Hope." She fumes. "You need to back off. You stay away from my husband." At the Forrester mansion, Brooke discusses Ridge's offer with Eric and her sisters. She doesn't want to create any more tension with Steffy. Donna asks Katie what Brooke should do, but she's distracted. She confesses she just found out something shocking. Will has a new half-sister. Everyone gawps. Eric asks, "Bill has a daughter?" They go over this not being uncharted territory for Bill. Katie explains that it's Luna. Luna is Bill's daughter. Brooke is stunned. Katie explains she's getting her information from RJ. Brooke thinks it will be quite an adjustment for Bill, and for you too. Katie shrugs that it doesn't really involve her. Eric and Donna want to know how she feels about having to tell Will this, and Brooke asks if it changes her outlook on Poppy and Bill. They have a daughter together, and I imagine that could change a lot. At Bill's place, Liam marvels, "I have a sister," as Luna and Poppy laugh. Bill says it's a reality and they have the test results to prove it. They realize Liam may need some time to process, but Bill hopes he'll be as happy about it as they are. Liam declares that there's only one thing to say, "Hey Luna. Welcome to the family." Liam had a feeling when his dad texted him. Just knew. Poppy says the test was conclusive. Liam's stoked that Bill gets to find out how great it is being the girl dad. Luna is excited to be a part of the family. Bill says she already is. Luna gushes that this is more than she could have ever wished for. Liam teases about how happy his dad is and tells the ladies that he's usually pretty tight-lipped about his love life. He's sure Bill is crazy for Poppy. She loves him very much, and even more so now that they share a child together. At Forrester, Finn tells Steffy there's no reason to be concerned about his friendship with Hope. Steffy is concerned about the ideas she's putting in his head, pushing him to have a relationship with Shyla. Hope says Finn's his own person and can make up his own mind. Steffy scoffs. Hope can't seriously believe Shyla has changed. Hope sees the good in people, and she thinks Finn feels the same. Steffy tells her she can handle Shyla any way she likes, but leave her husband out of it. Hope doesn't want to get Finn in any more trouble, so she'll go. First, she advises Steffy to focus on Finn. "You're lucky to have such a compassionate husband." Once alone, Finn asks his wife, "What was that all about?" At the Forrester mansion, they all agree Luna is a lovely young woman. Donna is sure Brooke will hear all about it from RJ. Brooke says he has come to her about Luna's family situation before. Katie wishes Bill had been as open with her. She's going to go discuss it with him now. At Bill's place, he tells Liam he's asked Poppy and Luna to move in. Liam notes that his dad is generous when he's happy. Bill has two incredible women in his life. Liam and Luna exchange a glance as Bill and Poppy canoodle. Hope is thinking about Finn in the design office when Brooke comes in with news about Luna. Poppy never told her who her father is until today. It's Bill. She asks Hope to keep it quiet, but she wanted her to know because she works with her. Brooke realizes Hope is distracted and asks what's going on. Hope can't help it. "I'm thinking about Finn." She worries about him. "I feel like he doesn't have much of a voice in his marriage." In the main office, Finn asks Steffy what's going on. Steffy reminds him they agreed not to let anything come between them. No more arguing about Shyla. Finn asks what that has to do with Hope. Steffy says she keeps bringing it up. Finn tells her she has no reason to be hard on Hope. Steffy tells him that Hope always acts like a sweet, innocent victim who blames everything that's gone wrong with her life on her. It's not true. He needs to think before defending Hope ever again. Steffy tells Finn she loves him. He's kind and he cares about people, but sometimes she feels like he's a little too caring. his instinct to help everyone. She has an issue with Shyla and Hope trying to manipulate him. Finn asks what her point is here. Steffy thinks the less he sees of Hope, the better. At Bill's place, he and Liam have gone, and Luna has to get back to work too. She and Poppy go over how happy they are. Poppy hopes this new life is all she imagined it would be. Luna just wanted to know who her dad was. All of this, she gestures to the house, is just icing on the cake. Katie lets herself in and overhears Poppy say, "Look at us. Bill Spencer is your father. We're living in the Spencer estate. Life couldn't be better." Katie makes a face and slams the door to announce herself. Poppy asks if Bill called her. Katie says she was with RJ when Luna texted him. She supposes congratulations are in order. Luna enthuses about all of her questions being answered. She can't wait to meet Will. Katie asks if she heard correctly. They're living here already? Poppy explains that they've lost so much time already. Liam gave them his blessing and she's hoping Katie will too. In the design office, Hope goes on to Brooke about all of Finn's extraordinary qualities. She doesn't think he should have to feel bad about having a big heart. She's tired of seeing him have to justify himself constantly. Brooke stops her. "Where are you going with all of this?" Hope doesn't think Steffy appreciates what she has in Finn. Brooke knows there has been conflict between her and Steffy, but Finn is her husband, and Ridge's daughter. You have to respect that. Hope snaps that she's aware of that. Brooke asks her to be honest. Are you having feelings for Steffy's husband? Steffy paced back and forth in the elegant living room of the cliffside house she shared with her husband Finn. The usually serene view of the Pacific Ocean did little to calm her nerves today. Her mind was a storm of thoughts, each one more unsettling than the last. Finally, she stopped and took a deep breath, steeling herself for the conversation she knew she needed to have. Finn walked in, his face lighting up with a warm smile as he saw her. "Hey, you," he said, wrapping his arms around her waist. "What's got you looking so serious?" Steffy gently pulled away, looking up into his eyes with a mixture of love and concern. "We need to talk," she said softly, yet firmly. Finn's smile faded as he sensed the gravity in her tone. "Of course," he replied, leading her to the couch. They sat down and he took her hands in his. "What's on your mind, Steffy?" Steffy took a moment, choosing her words carefully. "I know how close you and Hope have become since everything happened with Liam. You've been there for her, and I appreciate that. But," she paused, her eyes searching his face for a reaction. "But what?" Finn asked, his brow furrowing in confusion. "But I think there are boundaries that need to be respected," Steffy continued, her voice steady. "Hope is vulnerable right now, and I can't help but feel that she might be developing feelings for you." Finn's eyes widened in surprise. "Hope? Steffy, she's been through so much. I was just trying to be a friend." "I know," Steffy said, squeezing his hands, "and I trust you, Finn. But sometimes even the best intentions can lead to misunderstandings. I'm just asking you to be careful. For her sake, and for ours." Finn nodded slowly, processing her words. "I understand. I'll make sure to keep my distance, but I want you to know that my heart belongs to you. Only you." Steffy smiled, her tension easing slightly. "That's all I needed to hear. Thank you, Finn." Meanwhile, across town at Forrester Creations, Brooke Logan was grappling with her own concerns. She stood by the large windows of her office, looking out at the bustling city below, her thoughts miles away. She had noticed the subtle changes in Hope's demeanor lately. The way her daughter talked about Finn with a certain light in her eyes, the smiles that seemed to linger when his name was mentioned. Brooke's instincts, honed by years of navigating the turbulent waters of relationships in the fashion world, told her something was off. Her office door opened and Ridge walked in, immediately sensing her unease. "Brooke? What's going on?" Brooke turned to face him, her expression troubled. "It's Hope. I'm worried about her." Ridge frowned, coming closer. "Why? Is it about Liam?" Brooke shook her head. "No, it's not Liam. It's Finn." "Finn?" Ridge echoed, clearly puzzled. "What about him?" Brooke sighed, running a hand through her hair. I think Hope might have feelings for him, and I'm afraid it could lead to trouble for everyone involved. Ridge sat down, his face serious. Do you really think so? Hope's been through a lot. Maybe she's just leaning on Finn as a friend. I wish it were that simple, Brooke replied, but I've seen this look before in myself and in others. Hope's heart is starting to stray, and I don't want her to get hurt. Ridge took her hand, giving it a reassuring squeeze. We'll talk to her, make sure she understands what's at stake.